Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever it is in your part of the world. I'm trying to put this onto the big screen, but it's not showing. And because I have it going to the big screen, it has disabled my phone. So I have no YouTube side. So until I can figure out what's wrong here, I'm going to have to shut the TV off so I can use my phone for the YouTube side. So I'm just going to pause you for a minute here, and I'll be right back. I'll be back here in just a minute. Gotta shut this overlay off. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't take much. Do something a little bit different, and it throws me off. Well, as I promised, I got one of the cat trees in the background. But unfortunately, I don't see any cats on it right now. Oh, yeah, actually, Lily's way up at the top. Let me see if I can adjust the camera just a little bit. Might be more work than it's worth. Well, now he's still blocked a little bit. No, can't quite do it. I don't want to get the camera up too high. In fact, it's a little higher right now than it should be. Oh, I'll work on that. There we go. Now, if any of the cats are on the lower levels, you'll be able to see them. This isn't a permanent setup. I'm not 100% happy with this. Once I get my other computer going, then I'll be using that inside my laptop. But I need to get some parts for it because it's just the computer part itself. I need to get power supply for it, the cord for it, and the cable to hook it to a monitor, which I'm hoping my TV will work as a monitor. But in the meantime, let's go through and say hello to everyone. Hello, Bobby. First one in. Hello, Arlene. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Tony. Hello, Judy. Look at that. Old Man King with 6-1 in. Hello, Jonesy. Hello, Sal. And give you a little update on Sal's camper life. He's looking at buying a minibus to pull his camper down here with. He lacks less than $200 from being able to buy that. And then he's got to get a fuel pump. But if he can get the money to buy that in a relatively short period of time, the guy's holding it for him, but he's not going to hold it forever. So he's looking to see if anyone wants to donate towards his GoFundMe. Because it's going to cost a little bit. Even though it's less than $200, he needs to buy that. Then the fuel pump and fuel to get down here and stuff. So hopefully that can happen before winter. I know he really wants to get out from New York before winter, and I can use the help when he gets down here. That's for sure. Oh, I didn't have to go make coffee then, did I, Judy? Tony could have made me some. Yeah, Judy was very impressed with my cats because they're so friendly. And she did try to steal Smokey. I wasn't even going to let her in the house. I told her she had to promise she wasn't going to steal any of the cats. She promised. And then she tried walking out with Smokey. She didn't think I'd notice. She came, she's holding Smokey, said goodbye to me. I said, well, goodbye. Just a minute. I'm going to walk you to the door. Because she didn't think I noticed. I noticed. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Charlene. $10:30 Monday morning in Jonesy Land. Hello, Bev. Hello, Demoose. Hello, Brett. And we got down to 35 this morning. Definitely too cold for this time of the year. I checked the other day the first night when it really got cold, down to the 30s. And our normal low should have been 47 for that day. So we're running 10, 12 degrees colder at night than we should be. Hello, Emily. Yep, I moved in. Not all my furniture's in here yet, but I've been in here since Thursday. Well, thank you. Yeah, and as promised, I got the cat tree in the picture. This is my living room, Emily. The whole house has wood on the walls like this. It's not a paneling or anything. They're actual thick wood boards. All the interior doors are solid wood. And all the ceiling, except the ceiling in here, is the same wood. And I'd like to, if I can get a hold of the guy that did this, which I've been told I might be able to, I'd like to get him back here to do the ceiling in the living room and do some work in the kitchen. Well, thank you, Bev. Hello, Ace. Hello, J&B. Well, thank you. Yeah, I love this house. Thank you, Charlene. Hello, Ark Wildman. That's quite a trip there, Bobby. Going from the West Coast to the East Coast. Hello, Melissa. That sounds good, Ark Wildman. Now I just realized I got a comment on the screen here. Hide current comment. There we go. Yeah, when I was messing around my laptop, I must have hit that. Don't ask me which one it was, Emily. I wasn't paying attention what cat was here a minute ago. I got 6 black and white ones, so if I don't see it, can't even take a guess at it. Hello, Robin. I don't know, Judy. I think you were serious. If I hadn't noticed, I bet you would have walked out with them. Hello, John. Hello, Shawnee. Yep, right here in the living room. No, J&B. The one BK gave me is still over at the other house. I need to get that shampooed, get it nice and clean, and make sure there's no fleas on it or anything. And I need to do some repair work on it because they ripped off some of the satchel rope on it. So I need to get some of that and rewrap it. This is actually one I bought on Amazon for $79.99. And one on the other side of the room I bought on Amazon a few months ago, right after I got those other 4 kitties. And that one's a little bit shorter than this. Not much, but a little bit shorter. And that one was just under $100. I can't remember what I paid for it because Amazon changes the prices every 10 minutes, but it's $97 now. Yeah, Judy, it is a nice house. Well, thank you, Sal. Kitties love it too. Of course, they're on it all day, but I put the camera on it, then they're not on it. Actually, Lily is up there. Lily's up there just a little bit higher than you can see. Hello, Kevin and Jamie. Yep, I actually moved in Thursday. Don't have my furniture in here yet. Well, some furniture. But the furniture that's in the shed, don't have in here yet. We're hoping to get that in next Saturday. But yesterday, Tony and Judy came and Deborah came. They got some work done around here. But Tony was the only one that would have been able to carry any furniture, and he can't do it alone. So hopefully next Saturday we can get that in here. Here's Dream. Got a little sore in the back of her neck here, but it's healing up nicely. I took a picture of it. I stopped in the vet's office the other day to get some flea medicine. So I took a picture of it and showed it to one of the vets and asked her if that was something that I should make an appointment for or whatever. And she told me use some triple antibiotic cream on it. I didn't know you could use that on cats, but she said it's perfectly fine. And even if they lick it, it won't hurt them. They may drool a little bit, but it wouldn't hurt them. To put that on twice a day. So I've been doing that since Friday, and it seems to be healing up. And she said it didn't get better in a few days. Then it'd probably be a good idea to make an appointment to have her take a look at it because it was looking pretty nasty. It started out just a rough spot on the back of her neck a couple weeks ago, and then it progressed to this, I don't know, spot probably a quarter inch or so, all raw. And she said, considering that it was progressing, not to wait too long if it didn't improve. But it's improving, so I think I'm all set. Yes, Joanne. The kitties are loving it. And I love what gets kicked on too. Central heat. Thermostat set at 65. The heat just comes on and goes off, and maintains it right at 65. So that's really nice. And same thing with the air conditioning. It maintained it right at 70 degrees all summer. Hello, Des. Yep. Cat tree in each front corner of this room. And then when I bring the other one over, that's a little bit smaller than these. I'll be putting that in the cat room. So they'll have 3 cat trees. Yeah, this morning there was cats on both of them. Radio Jonesy, been a member for 24 months. Thank you, Jonesy. I appreciate that. The cats are loving it. Dixie, she's the one with bad eyesight. She's having a little bit of trouble adjusting because she's never been in a house with multiple rooms before. But she'll get it figured out because she's always either been in a camper or the other house with just one big room. Well, a few more days, I think she'll be fine. Careful, Dino. Well, J&B, Tony actually put the one that you see here together for me yesterday. FedEx brought it last Wednesday, I think it was. Yeah, last Wednesday. And it's just been sitting in the box. I didn't have a chance to get together yet. And that was one of the things he did when he was here yesterday. Hello, Barbara. Yep. I'm in the house now. Moved in here Thursday. Hello, Starlight, Starbright. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, sometimes I can't stay long when I pop into someone's live. But I appreciate the support. Well, Sal, I can say the weather's been better here than New York. Last few days, it's been kind of chilly. Been getting down the 30s at night and only getting up in the 50s during the day. But I think after tonight, it's supposed to warm up. Get closer to normal. Yes, cats are loving it, Barbara. Yeah, Judy, your cats would love a cat tree. Take a look at them. Amazon, Chewy, probably Walmart's got them. They've got smaller ones also. And where you get to have two cats, you could get away with a smaller one. I like the bigger ones because with 15 cats, it gives them more spaces. Although I did have 3 cats in one of the things this morning. I knew there was 2 there. And I was trying to figure out who was missing. See, Daisy was in there. Who was it? Daisy, Dino, and Domino. Well, I couldn't find Dino anywhere. Looking all over. And then I realized he was in there with Daisy and Domino. Yes, Emily. Dream has a very fluffy tail. Because I've got 3 black cats. Dixie has the shortest hair, so she doesn't have any fluff to her tail, and she's got the messed up eyes. So that's how I can tell her. And then Dream has the very fluffy tail, and she's solid black. And Fluffy has white toes on her left rear foot and a white spot right here on her neck. And her tail is fluffier than Dixie's, but not as fluffy as Dream's. So that's how I can tell who's who from those 3. A nice Starlight. Yeah, that's a good age for a cat. My oldest cat is 7.5. That's Oreo. He's around somewheres. Yeah, I don't know where he is right now. Yeah, that's one thing. I can't just. Well, I saw something move up there, but that's Rose up there. Yeah, I can't just look around the room and see the cats now because there's other rooms for them to be in. I don't know, maybe someone's already done it. But if not, could someone go to my community post and get Sal's GoFundMe link and post it in the chat here, please? Yeah, my subscribers are a great bunch of people, Sal. Thank you, Robin. Yeah, same as here, Joanne. We're running at least 10 degrees colder than it should be. Joanne's been a member for 13 months. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. Hello, Hot and Stuff Jane J. This is another John. Yet the other cats have adjusted pretty good. But with Dixie having the bad eyesight, it's taking her a little bit longer. It's a lot of area for her to learn. The last house was only about 300 square feet, and this is about 750 square feet. Well, you don't have to wish me good luck tonight, Robin, because I didn't get my song done. I had so much going on. I was going to do it this morning. Actually, I planned on doing it last night, but I fell asleep. Yeah, I was going to do it this morning, forgot all about it until you just mentioned it. I do enjoy doing that. Well, same thing next week, Bobby. There's only 3 people were able to make it, so they want to come back next Saturday. And hopefully we can get some more people here. Reverend Dream and Tammy had planned on coming yesterday, but Tammy was in a lot of pain yesterday morning, couldn't even get out of bed. So he called me and said, I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to make it. So hopefully next weekend. And if you're able to come next weekend, Bobby, be happy to have you. Hey, Felix. Oh, come on, Judy. Deborah never says anything. Well, Judy, I think next weekend I might have a house full of furniture. Yes, Barbara. Got a refrigerator, stove, and a microwave. I brought the refrigerator and microwave over from the other house. And the stove I had bought quite a while ago. I haven't used it yet. Still trying to get everything set up. Need to get the kitchen sink hooked up. And the stove is dusty just from sitting around for so long. Because it sat out under the carport for a long time. So I just gotta get that all wiped off. I just don't want to fire that up. After we got in the house, I plugged it in, turned everything on to make sure all the burners worked on it. But I don't want to leave anything on it until get it dusted off. Oh yeah, Judy. I told you they were all friendly cats. Yeah, I've had people tell me, well, with that many cats, they must be fighting all the time. My cats don't fight. They might occasionally, and this isn't anything that happens on a regular basis. Just once in a while, they have a slight argument. Someone might hiss at someone or growl at someone, and then it's over. But that's something maybe once a week, once every couple weeks, I notice something like that. But for the most part, they get along exceptionally well. Me neither, Joanne. So you gonna blame everything on Brett, Judy? Okay, sounds good. Well, I don't like coyotes, Joanne. They've been getting real close around here. And my dogs do not like coyotes either. Even though they can't get to them, just them barking has kept the coyotes away for over a year now. Because they will go crazy when the coyotes start howling. Hello, Katie. Okay, Bobby. Even if you're not able to lift anything or anything like that, if you want to just come and hang out, that's fine. Yes, Hunter did come Thursday. On Thursday, he got it's chicken enclosure I bought from Walmart. Bought one last year also. It's 40 inches wide, and I think it's 130 inches long. Got 5 doors on it, 4 in various places around the sides of it, and 1 in the top. And it works out very well for young chickens. And I've got some that I need to get in it. Let me see. What else did he do? He helped me get the cats over here. Brought my refrigerator over. I think he did that Wednesday. Can't remember. I don't think he did that Thursday. I think that was Wednesday. Yes, it was Wednesday. So can't remember what else he did. Now I'll be having him come back at some point this coming week. I got some more work for him. The stove is J&B. The refrigerator quit working last winter, so I had to get a new refrigerator. Well, I'm glad everything worked out there, Barbara. Because heart can be kind of scary. Doing hurt my arm. Yeah, Judy had a lot of fun here. I'm glad that baby's okay, Joanne. My bed's not here yet. It's going to be a little while before I bring my bed over. Because that's another thing. I want to shampoo it. Make sure no fleas or flea eggs or anything in it. Plus, right now, I'm using the bedroom to put stuff that I don't know where it's going to go and stuff I got to sort through and stuff. because I got my nice lift chair here. And this is very comfortable to sleep in. That doesn't sound bad, Barbara. Corn dog and crackers and cheese. You know, my mom didn't care if it was 90 degrees in the middle of summer. It was soup season. She loved soup. Well, thank you, Katie. You lift right up so high that it almost dumps me out. I'm almost in a standing position. So it makes it very easy to get up. Then it lays back, not quite flat, but getting back there pretty close to it. Hello, Len. Yeah, I'll be making some homemade soup this winter. I have had some of the canned soup you buy in the store, but I know that's not the best for you, and some of that tastes horrible too. I gotta find my crock pot. And actually, the stuff that was left in the house here, I don't know if it was Jeff's or if it was from the guy who had the house before Jeff. But there's outside of a crock pot, but it doesn't have a crock in it. So I don't know if that's somewheres or not. But I've got a crock pot. I haven't used it since I was in the fifth wheel at Brett and Deborah's. So I'm not sure if it's still in there or if it's packed away here and just haven't unpacked it yet. Because I got to get back up there hopefully this week, and I'd like to get the rest of my stuff, but I can't do that all in one trip. But get what I can. And then I've got to get stuff unpacked that I've got here. Because I wasn't expecting to be in that small house for almost a year and a half. So I didn't unpack anything. And then it just kept being longer and longer and longer. But now I can get everything unpacked. Nice, Sal. Sounds like a good idea. And I want to start canning some stuff too. Thank you, Brett and Deborah. Because the quicker Sal can get down here, the quicker he can start helping me out. Yep, I've heard that, Game B, that Progresso is the best of the store bought soup. I still want to get my stuff out of there as soon as I can, Brett. If my body allows it, what I want to do is take some stuff and put it in my van. So when I have my van brought over here, that can just come over with it. Because I can't carry a lot in my car. But I do have some stuff in the back seat I need to get out. And then at least I'd have the back seat and the back of it. That'd be a little bit more. Yeah, I'll get the van as soon as I can, Brett. Oh, nice. Jeff donated 300. Yeah, Jeff is a good man. So a lot of the stuff I have in here is because of him. The TV on the wall up there that I planned on having this on tonight, but for some reason, stuff has been going from my phone right to the TV, no problem. But for some reason tonight, once I started the live, it wouldn't go to the TV. It was just on there. My thumbnail was on there, and that was it. It wouldn't go to the live. So I got to figure out what's going on there. Yep, Judy. That one that's missing is the one you gave me. Oh, nice, Sal. So that gives you enough for the bus and the fuel pump. Good. Yep, Emily, I do. Anything's possible, Tony. Whoops, wrong way. Time to get a little more comfortable. There we go. There, recline the chair. Yep, you sure do, Joanne. Yeah, we'll have to plan a little get together when you get here, Sal. Jeff is less than an hour away. Brett and Deborah are about, I think it's 40 minutes. Yep, a meet and greet. And Tony and Judy are the other side of the world. What are you guys? A little less than 2 hours, right? $45 minutes? Okay, I'll go with that. I thought it was about 40 minutes, but. Hello, Carolina Country. Well, I appreciate that, Carolina Country. Yeah, even if you can't stay long. Yeah, Joanne is a very nice person. I see her in a lot of chats, and her and I text back and forth sometimes. Or 2 full hours. Because actually, I don't know exactly where you live. When I checked it, it was just put in the town where you live, and I think it told me just under 2 hours. But your house might be a little bit farther than what that was saying. Yeah, this whole area is beautiful, Tony. It sure is. Brett, maybe you better leave the cooking to Deborah. Well, I know you're always having technical difficulties, Joanne. Your computer's acting up, or your internet's acting up, or something. Yes, JB. It was very good of them. And they're the ones that said, well, we'll come back next Saturday. But one thing about it, Brett, at least you won't have to wash your mouth out with soap tonight because you'll be eating the soap for your supper. Yes, Judy, I do love that view. I want to either plant something or have a fence out front to block the view of my yard from the road. But I want it low enough so I can see over it to see the mountains across the road. Yet the first time I met you, Tony and Judy, was right after I got to Brett and Deborah's. Because we're talking about air conditioners, and you guys brought me that air conditioner. Yeah, I might as well really get comfortable now. I'm turning the heat on the chair. You gotta get feeling better, Joanne. Yep, it's all great people here, Sal. You know, Brett, when I was watching Papa Pepper's live today, I was thinking about Nick. Hello, Candace. Yes, Brett, they sure are. Yeah, there was quite a few people made a trip after I got here to come and meet me. First one was Jeff, and I don't remember what order, but Tony and Judy, Art Wildman. I know Drew and Lindsay stopped in one day, but I'd already met. I don't think I'd met Lindsay yet. I think that's the first time I'd met Lindsay. But I already had met Drew because I went to the store with Brett one day and we stopped in to where Drew works so I could meet him. I love not having to mess with a heater now. Don't have to king propane tanks. Don't have to put diesel in a tank. None of that. Just have a thermostat set right at 65 and takes care of everything. Then during the summer, I have it set at 70. The AC is right at 70 all the time. Yeah, I hope you can get out of there before you get any of that S word, Sal. Because I know the Adirondacks already got it. And I think Tug Hill, even some of the lower elevation, got it the other night. Yep, Candace, sure did. Moved into the big house on Thursday. I'm loving it, and the kitties are loving it. Here comes Domino. Yeah, you can see her domino spots on her. Okay, I wasn't going to give away where you live, Judy, but now you did. Yes, Tony, they sure are. I don't know where a lot of the YouTubers live, but I know the general area where they live. There's probably only about a half dozen that I know exactly where they live. But the rest of them, I know the general area where they live. And most of them are within an hour of here. Oh, that chair is starting to heat up. That feels good. Heat right across my lower back. Just a minute, everyone. My battery's going dead. I forgot to plug my laptop in. I've got to do that in a hurry because that will go dead very quickly. I'm not going to put the chair all the way up and dump the cats. Look, oh, Candy Cane. Oh no, Dream. You've got to move. Come on. Dream, you got to move, sweetheart. Sorry about that. Once that comes up that battery's getting low, it won't last long at all. If I'm lucky, about 2 minutes. Whoops. The one chair's not going the right way. Hit the wrong button. Oh, now you can see Domino back there on the cat tree. How did that get deleted? Sorry about that, Sal. Must have hit that because I did not delete your message. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing an option to bring it back. Nope. Yeah, I wish you could make it to the meetup next year, Joanne. I know you said you won't be able to, but I really wish you could. Oh, here comes Smokey. Hey, Smokey. Come here, sweetie. Come here so everyone can see you. How about that? Hmm? Yep, I've been by your house, Bobby. I know pretty close to where it is. There's deer around here, Emily. When my son was here, there was some in the front yard. Because Buddy was going crazy one night. And he went out on the porch to yell over to Buddy to shut up. And there's 2 deer out in the front yard. I haven't seen any in my yard, but I've seen them across the road. I've seen them down the road. They're around here. Nope, haven't seen any kangaroos, Jonesy. Yeah, she's definitely a sweetheart, isn't she, Judy? Yeah, can you believe that I was told Smokey's shy around people? She's been like this with me right since the first day. She's not the least bit shy. I haven't heard about any kangaroos around here either, Jonesy. But I know in New York, there have been a couple relative of kangaroo. There's been a couple of them running loose over the years. People had them for pets and they escaped. Hello, King Corso. Yeah, wallabies. That's it. Yep, Judy. She does have quite a purr on her. Yeah, farther up in New York, there's a lot of coyotes, Al. North of Syracuse. Smokey. You sweetie. Smokey goes to see the doctor on Friday, along with Felix and Sweetie. Felix and Sweetie are going for their last vaccinations, and Smokey's going to get hers started. And I think I'm going to have to call in the morning and make an appointment for Fluffy, because her upper respiratory is really starting to act up again. And I might take Sweetie in too. She's not showing all the symptoms, the runny nose and watery eyes and stuff, but she's sneezing a lot more now. And when I take two of them in at once, they normally only charge one office call. And Fluffy, she definitely has to go. So I might as well take Sweetie, and then if they say she's not bad enough to need any medicine, then she's not. But if she does, it should just be the medicine I have to pay for. I'm sure they're around here, but I don't think I've seen any fox around here. Oh, the chickens are doing good, Emily. Yeah, I hope so, J&B. And I need to get my other air purifier over here, too. Yeah, hopefully, I can get the catio done within the next week or so. That's one thing I want to have Hunter help me with. 0 weeks, Emily. Well, there's two brooders in the chicken house right now, but tomorrow they'll be going outside, all the way outside. Smoky. Because I got to get them out of the chicken coop so I can get that finished up. Need to get the floor painted, get roosting bars in it, stuff like that. Yeah, I hope that does cut down on the respiratory stuff. Okay, you have a good night, Deborah. Can't hardly see Smokey, but she's right here. And Dream's right over here. And you can see Domino on the cat tree. Oreo, Fluffy, and I believe it's Dino down there on the floor. Hello, Demoose. Yeah, Judy, we're all old and crippled up around here. Yeah, I have someone that in mind that I'm going to talk to tomorrow and see if they can make it. Even if they can just stop in for a couple hours. I don't see anyone over there now. Oh, he jumped down. Yep, that dark brown one. That's Lily. He's a Siamese cat. How you doing, Smokey? Cannon King's right here between my legs. Right on the footrest. Yeah, and I still gotta do that video on all the cats. Okay, Judy. Yeah, Emily. You asked about that video so many times you gave up. You figured I never gonna do it. I will. And I'm even gonna include Batman and Superman in it. Because I do have a picture of Batman from when he was a kitten that really shows the bat on top of his head. And then Superman, I can tell how he got his name. Yep, Smokey is already named, but I know how she got her name. Because of her gray smoky color. Right, Smokey? You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Um, Yeah, I think about covered everything. And chat is slowed down now. I've been on here for an hour and a half. So I think it might be about time to end this. Might be time to go warm up the last of the food that Judy left yesterday. Ate almost all that, Judy. There's one probably small bowl. I don't think it'll be a full bowl of that left. You're welcome, Emily. Thank you, Arlene. Yeah, Brett, you'd think I should have ended my live before I started my first one. Yeah, I remember some of my early lives when you'd come up on panel and would go all night. There was one went to like 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, well, got another live Wednesday at 10 o'clock Central. Thank you for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. You're welcome, Joanne. And thank you for the ones that supported Sal. Now he'll be able to get here soon. Help me out with some stuff around here. Then he looked for some property. And then he'll be on track to get his new life started in Arkansas. Okay, thank you, everyone. Have a good night.